Hello. Hi. Can you hear me? Hello, 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 hello. Hello? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello, hello, hello. Can you say something? Can you talk?
Yes, yes, hello?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, is my voice clear?
Yes, I'm talking.
All right. Can you hear me?
Um,
Can you hear me now? Hello, hello? Can you hear me? Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me talking? Can you? Can you hear me?
yes, I can hear you.
Okay. The internet, I don't know, just went really slow. Is my voice clear or is it choppy?
I can hear you, yes.
Is it clear or is it choppy?
It's clear, it's clear.
Okay, let me see.
But yeah, the picture is frozen.
All right, let me go back to the camera because it just suddenly went really, really slow. I don't know what's wrong with the 4G. I have full coverage on my little modem, but I think it might be from the antenna or whatever it is. Okay, let's see. But my voice is clear, right?
Yes, I can hear you, it's clear.
Okay, so now it's back to normal.
Yeah, it's back to normal.
Back to normal.
Okay.
All right, good. Because I thought we had to, usually if things like this happen, maybe one of the antennas has lost power because of the blackouts, and I thought we'd just have to postpone it if it was too poor to continue the conversation. But it looks like it's okay now. Yes, can you still hear me? See
Yes,
me?
I can hear you.
All right,
Yes.
right, okay. Okay. Now, the last question, the last point I was asking was, why did you choose A?
I just didn't see it was like getting the bounce right. I don't know. I was looking for something like keywords, product. So it just misled me maybe.
All right, all right. So here you have a clue on how this question works, right? It's like a two-in-one in a way. It's a bit similar to the sentence completion question, the one you did, and it's a little close to the headings question, right? It's a bit of both worlds, I think. All right, so this one we did. Let's see more complete questions. This is the headings. We've covered the headings. Did you do the exercises?
Yes, I did.
Did you send me the answers?
No, I didn't.
You didn't send me the answers. Okay.
No, I did send you previous ones though, but I didn't get the reply.
Which
if they were wrong or right.
Were they from the student book too?
Yes. So you gave us actually homework.
Okay, I'll check them. I'll check them because usually I'm a bit overwhelmed with letters and messages on the inbox. Usually I forget things.
Yeah, it's okay. I totally understand.
Yeah. Okay, so now let's see.
Rima didn't message you or anything?
No, she didn't. I sent her the password to this lesson. Last time, the same thing. I sent her a message. I gave her the same homework as I gave you. I reminded her of the homework, and I also sent her the mock test book, but I don't know why she's not there, but I think she can catch up and watch the recording if she can't make
Okay.
it. But of course, it would have been better if she could also. Okay, so now we have the summary question. Here we have.
Aha means something scary.
Yeah, the summary question is not. No, it's not scary. It just needs a little bit of attention.
Okay.
It's a combo. This is a combination of comprehension, sort of good skimming, and scanning, because you need to know which part of the text is this summary relevant to, because usually a summary, when they give you a summary question, it's never from the whole article. It's almost never. It's always from the for example, the first half, the last half of the article, the last third, the middle third, if there are more questions after it, but it's never for the whole article. Rarely, I mean, rarely is for the whole article. So this means your first job is to find this summary. Where is it from in the text? Okay, this is your first job. After that, this type of summary complete question, here we want the exact words. All right. Read the the test spot. Yeah, I think here you have. It's a good intro into this question. Take a look at this.
So answers must be actual words from the text.
In this type, but there's another one.
On the other, you're given.
The synonym box, remember?
Yes.
Okay.
So,
The last piece of advice is also very important, using grammar to your advantage. Remember in my intro during the free week lessons, when I talked a little bit about the IELTS, that it's not a vocabulary test, it's not a grammar test, but they do test your vocabulary and they do test your grammar indirectly. This is where your grammatical skills come to work. If your grammatical accuracy, if your grammar is accurate, you're fairly, I think you can tell what word you need here, what part of speech. Do you need a noun? Do you need a verb? Do you need an adverb? Do you need a preposition? Do you need an article? Do you need a number? You need to form this little guess before you go to the question itself. Think of it as pre-skimming. You're skimming the summary just as much as you're skimming the article, I think. Okay, let's see if we're going to strike gold finally. Let's see. Maybe we can put them next to. You see, never works because the article is on the second half. Okay, I keep dreaming one day it might happen. It hasn't yet. All right, so I'm just going to, as usual, just screenshot the question so I can put it next to the, where is it? Okay, so I can put it next to the text. Okay, so let me just quickly screenshot this. The summary. It might go a little dark on your side, but it won't take long. Okay. Okay, so now let me take you to the text. Another thing, this is a very academic kind of reading text. The difficulty is not, it's not too hard, I think, but it is the topic itself, the choice of topic here, the global warming and that kind of stuff.
Climate thing.
Yeah, geology, geography, environment. This is very academic. Okay, I think we need to zoom out a little more. This time, I think we have to zoom out a little too much. And if we change this into reading mode, read mode, we will have more space. Okay, now the whole thing is there. Okay.
Where?
Okay, you can see the whole text in front of you now, right?
Yes.
It's not too small. You can zoom in, right?
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, and the question, I'm just going to bring it on the side. Maybe that side. Maybe this, we can make it a little smaller. So this will fit. I think now we're okay. Everything is there. This could go here. Okay. So we have 9 questions. Remember, this type of summary, they want, in this type of summary question, what they want you to do is, like we agreed, they want you to pick out the words from the text. So they have to be the literal words in the text. You cannot make a synonym from your own imagination. You cannot think of another word which might fit. It has to be from the text. Okay? This is the first thing. And since you have 9 questions, this is, shall we say, the upper limit is 12 minutes. If you could do it in less than 12, that's good. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, the first thing is, just as they advised you, you should go through the summary first, have a quick look, make a quick guess which parts of speech you need to use for each gap. You think it's a number, a noun, a verb, an adverb, an adjective, whatever it is, make a quick guess. Then your second job is to find the relevant part. From how many paragraphs is this summary made from? Is it from paragraph A only, A and B? Is it from B and C? Is it from D and E? Is it from C, D, and E? Where is it from? Because it's never from the whole article, okay? All right, so your 12 minutes should start now, I think. Okay, this means 10 is 29, 23, I think 23 is 24, 23. Okay, you can start.
I can't see the. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Questions are not clear.
Okay, you've spent 15 minutes.
Okay. I'm done with it anyway.
Have you finished?
I've left, I think, some empty spaces, so I'm just gonna put my answers.
Okay, can you guess? Can you just put a guess? A rough guess for the ones
Okay.
you haven't answered. Just don't leave them blank. Put anything.
Okay.
All right. So put them in the chat box, and I'm going to look for the answers in the model answer. What do you think of this question?
It's kind of like the other one, which I didn't really do well. 0. It's an academic, yani. Yeah.
That's right.
The topic, the topic and everything is.
Mm-hmm. Have you written them? Because they haven't appeared here. Or are you still writing them? Okay. Let's see. Moment of truth. Okay, let's move this to the other side. And let's see. Okay. Before we, okay, so you have up to 3 words. Okay, good.
Okay, I don't have any answers correct, I think.
Okay, the evidence is clear temperature. Okay, is it grammatically correct if you say the evidence is clear temperature of the earth?
No, I didn't know what to put there, so I just, I don't know. I just didn't know what to put. That's
Okay. Now the next one. One effect is a reduction in the sea in tropical oceans.
no, both the number 1 and 2. I just put anything right now. I just I don't know. I was kind of confused in both of them, so I couldn't find the word. I was looking for it.
Okay. And number 2, it says in the reduction of the. So 1 and 2, you answered them randomly. Let's start from 3. 3, you have heat, which is correct. Then you have 1 meter, and the correct answer is habitats. Let's see if 1 meter works before.
Oh dear, meter. I think that was 7. Oh.
Yeah, that's for number 7, you mean?
Yeah, which is wrong anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this.
I really messed up. Number 4.
I'm moving to this.
I didn't write it. I think I didn't write it.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't type it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's habitats. Yeah.
In the USA, research has been undertaken since FM5 ice cap. Okay, so this is correct, right?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So ice cap is correct. Populated is correct.
But
yeah,
1 meter is wrong.
Populated areas is not correct.
Why?
Because if you put your answer in the box, in the gap, this would destroy many heavily populated areas, places.
Yeah.
It wouldn't work. You have to be extra careful in IELTS, because if you did this, you won't get a mark for this one, even though it has the correct answer. Because the addition of the word areas, it rendered the sentence ungrammatical. You can't say areas and then places.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Fossil fuels, I think, is right. Sources of energy. Okay, they're correct.
That was a tough one.
Yeah, because these are the last 2. The last 2 answers, these are your last 2. You probably meant them for 8 and 9, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have 3. 3 out of 9 is not a very good score. But this is the first full summary question. Right? Remember the little aha? This is the little aha.
Yeah, I got it now.
Yeah, it needs a little bit of focus. This question is not. I don't want to say a hard one, but it
needs a lot of focus, not a little.
Yes, you need to pay attention. You need to really prepare yourself and read the whole thing to get it correct. Okay.
What you said, that it would be focused on not all the paragraph, but I think it focused on all the paragraphs and not just 1 or 2.
You're right. This case is from all over the place, yes, because the first part is actually from the first paragraph, the one that talks about the average temperature of the Earth. Because the first part here, you can see it, the average. Do you see it? It's in the 4th sentence, the average.
Yes.
And then the last one is here in the last 2 sentences of the last paragraph.
Yeah, exactly. So you have to go through all of those paragraphs.
But in the real exam, this is not usually the case. Most of the time, they don't do this. It's not very common. And also keep in mind, because this is a practice book, and this is the only question. This is the only question in the whole text. Because if you go back to the first page, there's just a little MCQ. No, there isn't even an MCQ. It's just a summary question for the whole text. So they wanted something that's comprehensive for the whole text. You get the idea?
Yes.
But in a real question, in a real exam situation, this isn't as common as you think. Usually,
that's okay though. I got the idea. It's it needs a little bit of focusing out.
Yeah, you need to pay a little attention. Okay, so this was the summary question from the text. Let's see if we can run into another summary question, but this time a summary question from the box, the one that uses synonyms. Because last time In our last lesson, we have another one. Summary completion. I think we can leave this as homework because it's
Okay.
exactly the same thing you were doing. This is page 64, 65. You write them down. Okay. And also, you might benefit from reading some of the tips. I don't think there is anything new. It's the same meaning and grammar, skimming. There isn't much new stuff here. But you might get good practice out of it. Okay. So 64, 65 is exactly what you've just finished. Now let's keep on moving, scrolling. Let's see. Okay, this was the matching, multiple choice stuff, multiple choice. We did this. This is a listening. This one was homework. I left it as homework. This is the label question. Maybe there's there's no summary part in this question. Choices, is there? No, there isn't. Labeling question.
No.
Yeah, do you have something to say? This was also homework last time.
I'll send them to you.
Okay, yeah, please send them. Okay. All right, this one. Oh, right. This one has the summary from the box. Let's see if we're lucky this time. I still have faith. Maybe we can have the next.
It's not going to be on the same page. I don't think so.
Imagine it's such a beautiful word that both of them. it never happens, you see? Never. It's not the pages we want. The pages here. Okay, so I'll just I'll screenshot the question part that we want to do, and then where is it? Okay, scrolling. So let me just screenshot this guy. Okay, shit. It's not this one. Okay, so here we are. Little zoom. Screen.
Number 1 to 8. Is that the question?
Yeah, that's it. This is the one we're going to work on now. Okay, let's move this from the way. Okay. Now, paint.
Did the electricity get back on your side?
Yes, it did.
Okay.
Okay. I'm just going to prepare the question for you, and then I'll just switch off the inverter. Okay, so now we need to go back. So this means you'll just have to tell me when you finish with the first 2/3, and you're ready to go to the last third. Just tell me, and I'll move it. Let's move this over there. Okay. All right. Now I think you're ready, and we'll minimize this.
So I have to choose an answer from the box.
Yes.
Is that right?
That's correct. And the answer in the box, of course, depends.
It's not from the paragraph. It's a synonym. So, is that right?
Yes. Yes, you're not going to be using words from the text. All the words you'll be using are from the box, right? So, but the box, did I take the box? Okay, looks like I didn't.
That's not the question.
It's not the one. Okay, here, this is the one. Okay. It's a little small, but I think you can read it. Maybe we can move this a little to the... All right, I think it's clear now. Everything is clear, right?
Yes.
Okay, so when you're done with these 2/3, just let me know. Let me move this away from my phone. Okay, so now I think you're ready. So you have 8 questions. Let's say 10 minutes, okay? Or 11 as a maximum. Okay, so you can start. Don't forget, there is another part of the text. This is not the whole thing.
Okay, can I see the other part? I think main answers are in this part, but let's check the other ones.
Okay, sorry, this is the whole thing, yes. You will need to zoom in a little bit more this time. But you might be right. And if you want to go back, just let me know.
Yeah, I think I'm finished, but I just okay, there's this one word that I just can't put in.
But if you want to go back just to check, do you?
Okay, yeah, yeah, I'd like to, because
All right.
I've finished most of them. Just one word.
Okay, let's go back.
I can't use the word twice, right? Oh,
I don't think so, no. I don't
okay.
think you should use the word twice.
Okay, here we go.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm going to type them.
Okay, go ahead, and I'll look for the answer. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. Are these all of them?
Yeah, except number 1. So I'm just gonna leave it.
No,
I
no,
honestly.
no leaving.
No, I can't. I can't.
Studied,
Please.
no, you have to answer something. And studied the what of daily life? What do you think?
I don't know, because I already did duties, so I can't use it. So I don't know.
What do you think works here?
Problems.
Go ahead with problems. Let's say problems.
Okay. Problems. Okay.
Okay, so let's see the answers. So the first answer is
Oh, customs.
Customs.
Yes.
Okay, the second one, guest, right? Duties, right? Wine, right? Meals is right. Groceries, right? Markets, bus. All of them are right, except for the first one.
Why? Doesn't customs mean something like? Yeah.
Customs means tradition.
Yeah, something. Uh-huh.
But there's also customs when you import something from another country. There's customs.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So like the meaning.
It has two meanings. It also means what's custom to a people or to a nation. It's their traditions, their customs.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
I
what
was guessing customs, but I said like I don't know. I didn't know the other meaning maybe, so I just okay.
Yeah. Okay, so this is good. You got 7 out of 8, which is excellent, and you're quite familiar, I think, now with this kind of summary question. You've done the text one, and now you've done the box one. So let's see if there are any others. This way we can leave them as homework. Let me just zoom in, and I don't think there are I don't think there are many variations, if there are any left. I think we've covered all of them, but let me just take a look. Classification, we've done the classification. Yeah, remember the one about pre-industrial, industrial. That was a classification question. True, false, not given. And this is writing, a revision. This one has also a classification question. This is a complete, do this as homework. 113, page 113.
Okay.
You have exercise 6 to 8. This is a complete each sentence with its correct ending. This one is a little more challenging because you only have 3 sentences, but you have 6, is it 6? 7. 6, 7, 7 endings.
7. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you have 3 sentences, so this is a bit of a challenge. It's good homework, I guess. So you can work on that. Let's move this. Okay, let's see if there are any others, anything new. I don't think there's anything new, but we're going to check just in case there is. Writing. Okay, this is another art. We have, we do have. We have the flow chart. This is the flow chart question. And you have another of the complete questions. Now, the flow chart question, it's a regular complete question, but its order is probably the most important part of it. Because it's a flow chart. It means it's flowing. One step, second step, first, second, third, fourth. You get the idea? But
yes,
it's a complete question. There is nothing really new. I mean, I would recommend it as homework, these 2, rather than spending another lesson on them. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree.
I agree. I think that they're not worth another lesson on them. So
page 127.
Yeah, 127. Let's see if we have any others. Labeling. We did a labeling exercise, yeah. So labeling. Labeling, again, it's one of the complete family. You've done that.
Yeah,
yesterday.
we did this, yeah.
Yeah. Here you have another flow chart, I think. Yes, another one. But this is a flow chart from the box. So summary from the text, summary from the box, flow chart from the text, flow chart from the box. You get it?
Yes.
Yeah, so this is, again, normal flow chart, but this time from the box. So you need to work on synonyms. So this is page, this also should be homework. This is page 131, the last exercise. So because the others are just, the other one is a labeling exercise. If you want to do the other one, why not? It's good practice. Do them both.
It's okay.
Yeah, but this is the focus of today's lesson, the complete question. Okay, let's move on. Anything else? I don't think there's anything else.
You said there's another advanced book.
There is. There is. I haven't been able to download it, to be honest. I couldn't find.
Okay.
I've been trying to look for it, but no success until now. The only thing, I do have lots of the mock books, the mock test books. I have a bunch of those. They're great, but the advanced book would be still a little easier than those. So
okay. So the mock tests would be better.
The mock tests are better. Yeah.
Yeah.
But this one, like I said, these are a little. They're a little softer on the ego. They're not too. They're not too hardcore like the real mock test.
Yeah.
So that's the advantage. They sort of build you up a little bit, and they have separate exercises, like the ones we're doing, like the summary. It's just the summary. They're focusing only on the summary question. So it's better for training maybe, but the real thing is what you have in the mock test. That's the real deal.
I checked the mock test that you sent, and I did a few. It was just like I think I have the time management problem, so
yeah,
I'm working on it.
The one I sent.
Yeah, it says like you have a maximum of 20 minutes, but in reality, in the exam, that's not it, right? You have like more questions, more. 60 minutes.
Yeah. If you're going to count your copying time, you're going to need to finish in less than 20 minutes, because you still need to copy those answers to your answer sheet. So yeah, you need to be faster. 20 is overkill. You need to do it in less time.
Okay.
This way, I think we've covered pretty much almost all of the IELTS task questions. I'm not saying that this book is you can't do anything else from it. This book is really a gold mine. You can do lots and lots from it. If you really give it enough time, you can do all because now we sort of completed the essential IELTS type tasks from the book. Okay, we're talking about reading, but the book is still full of grammar exercises. It's full of vocab. You can still squeeze so much out of it that will sort of revise all the English you have, or the English you've learned, and sort of put things in the right place, which will eventually help, I think. So it is worth doing, to be honest. I could send you also the teacher's book for this one. So you can work on the other tasks and sort of correct yourself. Just to get a revision, just to get your grammar revised and your vocab sort of exercised in a way. All of this stuff, do you see all of these exercises?
Yeah, yes.
They're really good. They're really helpful. This one, adjectives, not too hard, but they're good. I would advise you to do it just as much as I'd advise to complete. An ideal situation would be completing the workbook cover to cover, the whole thing, everything in it, all the exercises, including the progress tests. I think there's one or two in the workbook, a full reading test. That would be a really ideal situation before even moving to the mock tests. because it's a matter of graduation, sort of you taking it slow, doing the less before the more, building yourself up to the mock tests, because the mock tests are on par with the real test. So so there's no point in just jumping to the mock test while you still have lots of stuff that's closer to what we've been doing. And because even the stuff we've been doing, we're still making a few mistakes. So it wouldn't hurt to do everything in between, if you get what I mean.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. So so I think this way we're done with reading. I think listening, all the tips and all the tricks and all the things you need to do, I think we can cover them in one lesson. So
okay, that's great.
Yeah, because there isn't much to do except
there's still writing to do. The writing.
Writing.
A nightmare.
Yeah. No, writing, I'm going to leave it last. I just want to cover listening and speaking.
Okay.
I think both of them, listening and speaking, they can be done lesson, and we can be over with them. Listening, you just need a little tricks just to get used to, especially the fourth section, and getting used to reading very quickly before you start listening. This needs a little bit of practice.
Okay.
Speaking, also a few tips, a little practice, just one lesson each, and then we need to shift our attention to writing. But you need to sort of cover everything you have. You need to be done with all
absolutely, yes.
Yeah. All right, so that's all for today. Thanks. And if you have any, you're welcome. If you have any answers, send them back.
I'll send you the homework answers, the previous ones, and
or I have a better idea. I'll just send you the work, the teacher's book.
Okay, that'll be excellent. That'll be great.
Yeah, because that way you can check your answers and you can keep it as you can keep it sort of on standby until you finish all the tasks here, the grammar, the vocab sort of revision stuff, and then you can always check your answers. So this way you can use what's left of your student book as a workbook. You basically have two workbooks.
Fantastic.
That's good. That's good practice, I think. All right.
Yep.
Okay then. So
thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. See you next time.
So next time will be about listening.
Next time we'll try to cover everything we have in listening, and the one after should be speaking, and after that we're done with everything except for the writing. Writing will take its time, I think. Okay.
I hope Rima can join us.
I hope so too. You can send her. You can just.
I've texted her. Yeah, I will. I'll try to insist on her joining us.
Yeah, and also just screenshot or take a photo of the workbook. Tell her this is the stuff we have. Just in case she works on her own. At least she knows what to do. And I'll send her also a link of this lesson when I upload it. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
Bye bye. Ciao ciao.
Bye. Good night.